Hi guys, it's Shriya here and welcome back to my channel Beauty and the Code. आज की वीडियो में मैं आपके साथ एक नया इंडियन ब्रांड इंट्रोड्यूस कर रही हूँ. They have just released their two perfumes in the market. They are very much new to the perfume industry and they are Indian origin. They create original fragrances and this brand is called Velvi. So these are the two perfumes from Velvi that I have been testing and trying it for you guys. And I have all my thoughts consolidated. And as usual, I have journaled them. So everything is quite organized here. And I'll just show you, like I'll give you a glimpse. So I have all my notes and everything written about these two perfumes. So I'm going to share my review with you guys. So let's begin. Before we do so, make sure कि आपने मेरे चैनल पे सब्सक्राइब कर लिया है, you hit the bell notification and you follow me on Instagram. And now let's get started. So this perfume brand Velvi is Indian origin and this one is available on Instagram. I will leave the Instagram handle details in my description box if you are interested in placing the order. Now what's the best part about these two perfumes is that they are suitable to Indian weather. They are produced in India. They are inexpensive. They perform amazing. And these are good giftable options. These perform amazing, easy availability, and the best part is these are not dupe house. Like Velvi creates their original fragrances, so I'm like really happy and I'm like really excited to be doing this review for you guys. Let's begin with the first perfume. So this is how the packaging comes in. It does not come with any box or something. It just comes with this bottle. This is the label. This is the logo for Velvi, and this is where product details are mentioned. So the first perfume that I have is called as Office Perfume, which I'll talk about now. And the second perfume that I have is called as Vibrant Horizon. This is how it looks like. So the bottle is very cute, very small and very travel friendly. The glass quality is good, very basic, does not have anything fancy on it, and the cap is plastic silver, and this is the atomizer. I like basic and simple bottles which are very functionable, so I really don't mind this packaging. In fact, if anything at all, I love the simplicity of this one. And this is how the atomizer is. Throws the product really well in good quantity, so you don't have to go overboard with the number of sprays that you're using. Let's talk about Office Women. Now first of all, the name itself gives away what the perfume is about. This is a very nice everyday office wear as well as formal casual wear kind of a fragrance. Just because the name is office wear doesn't mean you cannot use it casually on every day. Yes, obviously you can. So this is a nice daily everyday kind of a fragrance. I'll share the notes breakdown with you and then I'll tell you what I feel overall about this fragrance. It opens up with orange and plum. The orange in here is super zesty, super juicy, super sweet. You will not miss on the zestiness of this fragrance. Like it has a very prominent orange opening to it. The plum here is not very dark and deep. The plum here is just balancing the khatta meetha of that orange. So plum is there to kind of like add in some pulpy juiciness to the opening, but it's not making it super sweet. It's just balancing the tartness of the orange in the opening. Then it has freesia and musk. Honestly, freesia is one of my favorite floral notes. It has a distinct sweetness to it, which kind of like is very warm and very nurturing sorts. This mixing up with musk kind of creates a nice powdery effect in this fragrance. And then the most unique combination is in the base notes. It has vanilla and dark chocolate. Now dark chocolate is only there playing in the background, kind of making it a nice creamy dark, and giving it some soul, like giving it some character. So dark chocolate is not bitter here, it's not very deep and dark, and it's not something that is making this fragrance super chocolatey or something. This does not feel like a chocolate orange burfi situation or a chocolate orange chocolate situation. It doesn't feel like a chocolate bar to me. So the chocolate in here along with vanilla is just adding a nice character, some sweetness, some overall cohesiveness in this fragrance. So this is the overall note structure for Office Women. I find this fragrance to be so universally flattering. Like all women from all age can wear something like this on their daily basis. I feel that this is appropriate for 20 plus. good for all seasons. This is all year around day wear fragrance, and of course, because the fragrance notes are so balanced in a way that you can wear it throughout the day. This is a perfect casual everyday non-offensive kind of a fragrance. The notes break down the way they are. I find this to be very unique. I don't have anything in my collection which is this balanced in terms of fruits and florals, and this dark chocolate adding in a nice character to the fragrance. I find this to be unique. I find this to be something which everyone would like. The performance is great on this one. I get around a longevity of 7 hours with this. It projects for the first initial 1 or 2 hours, and then the projection becomes less, and you will get the wisp of it, but it will not project to others. The sillage on this is moderate, which is perfect when you are going to office. You don't want to choke people with your perfume. It should be a pleasant experience to you and people around you, and that's exactly what this perfume gives. Like I said, this is an original scent, so this is not duping anything, which is so nice, because in today's perfume industry there are so many dupes coming up that you don't get that original sense of the fragrance. Something is duping something. So I really like the fact that these are OG fragrances. I definitely want to give a good shout out to Velvy Perfumes for introducing the original OG scent profiles. We need more of these for sure. Now this perfume is super and uber feminine. It's girly. It's not something which is unisex, it's delicate and it's super feminine. This has a very nice designer feel to it. This does not have any Middle Eastern feel to it whatsoever. Kind of like Western, modern, today's lady representation kind of a fragrance. It has a very independent vibe to it as well. It's fun, adventurous, happy perfume with a sense of independence, with a sense of security, with a sense of I can handle myself, and at times when I need help I will ask for it kind of a perfume. A perfect representation of a woman who balances her work life. Like, she goes to office but she also has her personal responsibilities. This is a good representation of an office going woman. Now this is available in 3 sizes: 10 ml, 30 ml and 50 ml. 10 ml is priced for 150, 30 ml is for 350 and 50 ml is for 550 rupees. Currently 10 ml and 50 ml is available, and 30 ml will be made available soon. You can check out Velvy Perfumes on their Instagram and maybe interact and find out when and what variant you want to go for. Overall rating on this one is 9 out of 10, and now I will go to the fragrance which is a 10 out of 10 for me. So moving on to the next variant, which I already said is a 10 out of 10 for me. This one is called as Vibrant Horizon, and this is how the perfume looks like. The bottle is same. I'm not going to waste any further time on explaining the things again. Directly going to jump into the notes breakdown. This one is such a fruity blast. It feels like the fruit salad is sitting inside this perfume. It's very fun. It's adventurous, it's joyful, it's like good start of the day, sunshine kind of a fragrance. Somebody who's like always ready to make plans and go out and explore and make random plans, go for random shopping. A very flirty, a very fidgety personality, and somebody who's very bubbly. This is the kind of fragrance that this represents. Let's talk about the notes breakdown on this one. It opens with blackcurrant and lots of tropical fruits. I definitely get like pineapple, orange, get some melon, some berries. It's a complete fruit blast. In the opening, the blackcurrant and the berries is super prominent, and it goes into the creaminess of strawberry and marshmallow, and it has hints of gardenia. This definitely has a very pink vibe to it. The creaminess of a marshmallow, that ooey gooey creaminess mixing up with strawberry and with the different fruits. Such a creamy, such a fruity experience. Then it has amber, musk, vanilla, which kind of adds to that powderiness. It adds to the fluffiness of marshmallow, adds to a lot of sweetness, and also brings in a little bit of creaminess in this fragrance. This one is warm, it is sweet, it is fruity, it's uber feminine, it's so fun, it's thick in a way that it's dense, it is strong, but it's also very airy, it's also very fluffy. and it is sweet in a way that the mixture of vanilla with fruits and marshmallow does make it a fruity gourmand fragrance for me. I really like the fact that there is not a lot of floral elements to this. Like, this is a bang on a fruity gourmand fragrance, and this is the sort of fragrance which does have kind of a little bit alignment or maybe like a similar DNA to Yara from Latafa, the pink bottle, and this one is a much superior version of Yara. It kind of reminds me of two perfumes mixed together. This feels like a love child of Yara by Latafa and Herba Pura from Zojov. Like, those two combined together gives a love child of Vibrant Horizon is what I feel. This one is better in performing. This gives me around 8 to 9 hours of longevity. This projects the whole day. Initial 1 hour the projection is very strong, and then from after 1 hour mark, 1.5 hour mark, the projection becomes moderate. The sillage is good on this one. Initial sprays, it fills the room, it gives a good trail. It creates a strong scent bubble and it kind of projects to the room. But after 1 hour or so, again the sillage becomes moderate. Overall, a very, very good performer for the price. Again, this is a OG scent and it's not a dupe. And this is something which is super feminine. So it's not a unisex fragrance. It is a proper girly feminine fragrance. It does not have any Middle Eastern feel to it. It has a very modern, a very new age, very Gen Z vibe to this perfume. It is simple, still it's complicated. It's kind of, the notes feel like very simple, but all the notes together kind of make it a very complicated, yet a very beautiful and simple composition. The dry down on this one does get a little powdery, nice, sweet and airy. I really love the dry down on this one when everything combines together, and that fluffiness of marshmallow mixed with vanilla and some musk and the warmth of amber. My god, this is a wholesome fragrance and it's a good experience in itself. So I already mentioned the rating for this one has to be a 10 out of 10. I absolutely am loving and enjoying this one, and Velvy as a brand has a successful release is what I'll say. Both of these perfumes I loved, I enjoyed, and I love even layering them. So overall, I love how the brand has done. I like the packaging, I like the pricing, and Indian brand, so definitely it's a yay for me. So that completes today's review. I hope that you enjoyed watching this one, and hopefully I have given you a new obsession to try. Go and check out Velvy Perfumes. I will share the Instagram handle right here. I'll also mention it in the description box. Go and check them out and see if you can buy like a 10 ml or a 30 ml and experiment with these fragrances. Let me know what is your take on this brand. Let me know if you've tried something from them already, and let me know if this video was informative. So that's it for today's video. Please subscribe, hit the bell notification, follow me on Instagram, and I'm going to see you very, very soon in my next video. Bye.